Eileen, please stop by the church to see me in a few days. Please. Now is the time to surround yourselves with the love, peace, and strength that the Lord gives to you. So I'll see you both in a few days. Take care of your mother, Anna.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Have we ever met?
I'm his dealer, Cecily. I sold Nathan many fine pieces through the gallery.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna go wait in the car.
Cecily, you come across as a bright young woman. Tell me, how could something like this happen? I tried to help him with his troubles, but I never thought he'd take his own life.
There is nothing to be sad about if you choose to see his freedom gained. Hello?
It's all crumbling, like the Acropolis. Once magnificent and proud, and now reduced to ashes.
Now, buddy. You know you are inclined to exaggeration.
Listen, darling. If things continue the way they are, we're gonna have to call off the whole fucking shebang.
I'm on my way.
Cecily, darling, look at you in your cunty little bolero jacket. You look divine.
Hello, buddy.
Entrez-vous, mon chéri. Have a seat. Your cafe's percolating.
As are your thoughts on your art show.
The afflicted drama of it all. Never ending. You know how it is, Cecily. Tortured artist loses his muse and then
So
suddenly...
find a new one.
A new one? One doesn't simply find a muse, darling. A muse presents itself to the artist. And so far, no one's knocking on this old queen's door.
Oh, buddy. The show must go on. Certainly, you have enough pieces to work into a presentation. Think of all the times this has happened before, and it always worked because, well, you made it work. So do that now. Make it work. Failure is not an option.
Okay. Activate diva mode. So, what about you, Cecily? Last time we talked, my child, you were feeling a bit off.
Yes, well, I'm fine for now.
Sharon. Sharon, are you sure you're okay?
Look, maybe we should go.
We thought it was a good idea to take you out tonight, not to upset you.
Is it the piece that moves you?
Yes, but it's not just the artwork.
Art serves as the great excavator of human emotions, raising to the surface that which is either true or in need of releasing.
Well, my friends brought me here tonight in hopes the art would make me feel better, not more emotional.
What is there to feel better about?
Gabriella. My daughter was taken from me 3 years ago tonight. This artwork feels like it ended prematurely. The art feels like it's unfinished, just as her life was.
Well, it is a pleasure to have made your acquaintance, although under such disparaging circumstances. I am Cecily. And you are?
Yes, Cecily, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sharon. My friend Gerda has attended a number of the openings here at your gallery, and you helped her purchase some pieces that were right for her. She was the one who suggested I come here tonight.
Well, seeing as you have a taste for fine visual works, may I be so bold as to suggest you attend a theatrical play with me this Friday evening? Some of your circle may be in attendance, and it's another opportunity for you to take your mind off of things.
Well, well, I don't see why not.
Yes, very good then. Was her room.
Yes, you can go in if you want. I'm going to go freshen up. Please, feel free. She was my miracle baby. I thought I couldn't have children. I never married, but I dated a man for a while. Needless to say, we weren't very careful. I thought, what was there to protect? Doctors deemed me infertile. Then, by the grace of God, Gabriella came along. She was a fun, beautiful child, very unique, like you seem. She was placed in the gifted program at school. She was so far ahead of her peers. Gabriella was a ballerina, an artist, my world, my heart and soul. Then one day, she just didn't come home. A police officer came to my door, told me there was an accident. A drunk driver collided with her school bus. Ever since then, I'm just dragging my feet, trying to get through the day. Sorrowful, depressed. I just can't seem to pull myself out of it. Seeing the play with you tonight has been one of the rare moments of happiness I've had in years.
Good morning.
Morning.
Did you just start working here?
Nah, I've been here for years. Back there grinding coffee beans by hand with a pestle and mortar. Yes, today's my first day. What can I get for you? Once I know your usual, I won't have to ask.
Medium mocha latte, please.
Can I get a name for that?
Cecily.
Cecily, your latte's ready.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Coffee, please. Medium roast.
Excuse me, Oliver. Is there anything you would like to know about this piece?
Now that is pricier than Roscoe's Royal Red and Blue. Trust me, I know. Why, hello, Cecily. And yes, I would like more information on this piece, but I feel I would like to be alone with it for a more in-depth examination. I will let Nola know to get a hold of you regarding my inquiries.
No. I have not seen you in some time. How long have you been working with Oliver?
Not long.
I saw him touching you. Are you two in a relationship?
No, Cecily. Oliver can be a derogatory pig, okay? He thinks he can have whatever he wants, whenever he wants it. And his ego tries to compensate the fact that his own artistic endeavors have failed. His marriage has failed. He has nothing.
Then why do you let him touch you that way?
Well, because I'm trying to stay employed in the art world. Right now, working with Oliver is the only opportunity I have. I don't want to be pouring coffee and serving biscotti with my art history degree.
Then I will have a talk with him regarding his behavior.
Okay, Cecily. It doesn't work that way. I mean, of course, I want him to stop. But there's nothing that can be done. It is what it is at this point. Should probably get this coffee back to him.
Yes, dear, I do think we should talk. As I feel I have a buyer for this piece. But somebody who would not settle on market prices.
Let's step into my office.
Oh. Cecily, may I see you again sometime? Later this evening, perhaps?
My house. 10 p.m.
Oh, how'd it go?
How can you work with him? He's vulgar and selfish.
I told you. There's nothing I can do about him. Now, someone like you, an equal in the art world to him, would be in a better position to do something about him. I'm nobody to him.
He doesn't give a fuck.
So, what's next? Back for round two.
Cecily, I was hoping I'd see you again soon.
Are you drawing? What are you doing?
Well, yeah, drawing and writing, actually. I have an affinity for creating martial arts-based comic characters, each with a different skill. One is a kata master, another knows kung fu, and they team up to fight evil.
Very creative. I like that. It's nice to have a creative outlet.
Yes, well, it's more than that for me. It's almost like therapy.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, what I mean is sometimes my thoughts get the best of me. Recent events in my life have made me feel like I'm spinning, spiraling into a dark place. This lifts me to a place where I feel alive again, like there's some sort of purpose.
I am involved in the art world myself.
Really?
I am an art director at Maison de l'Art Galerie. And I like to make art myself sometimes.
Looks like we have stuff in common.
Yes, well, I must excuse myself. I have to use the restroom.
Would you like to have dinner with me sometime?
Oh. Why, yes. Of course.
How about Friday night, 7 p.m. at Casa de Pizza? I'll meet you there.
Yes, well, I have to go now.
Okay, I'll see you then.
I don't know, buddy. How can I begin to process something I do not understand? I thought I knew my purpose in life. It was all mapped out for me. I didn't have to worry or think about anything. Only do and be. Now it's all been shaken, stirred, and flipped around due to one simple encounter.
Let me guess. You're referring to your feelings about a man, no doubt. Nothing in this world would let my little goddess get so flipped around.
Oh, buddy, you are the only embodied soul who knows what my spiritual mission in life truly entails.
Yes, my dear?
I have told you of my past relationships. I used to blame it on my personality deficits.
I get you, Cecily. You don't have to explain yourself to me, of all people. Now, what's the big issue with this stud? Because I know he must be fine as hell to, capture your attention.
Well, yes, he is very handsome in a very artistically eccentric manner. The trouble is, my feelings for him are interfering with my mission. He is one in need of absolution. How can I carry this out while harboring feelings of wanting to be in a romantic relationship?
But this sounds sticky and complicated. Like every other great love story on this planet. That never stopped anyone before. These things have a way of working themselves out. I say, go for it, darling.
I ain't never done good in the romance department. The ladies, they want to wrangle with, you know. I ain't no fuckboy, Dr. Wagner. I'm classier than that. Why can't I find me a good woman?
Well, Daryl, have you ever considered the manner in which you approach women? If you set clear intentions from the beginning that you're interested in a serious relationship, then a serious lady will be attracted to your ability to be open, honest, and upfront about your feelings.
Whoa. Dr. Wagner.
Well, hello there. I'm always pleased to see another new face. I must be doing something right here for the group to be gaining in popularity. Please introduce yourself.
Cecily.
It's nice to meet you. What a beautiful name. That's one we don't hear every day.
I'm not your typical girl.
Well, my suggestion to new members is to not force immediate disclosure of any relationship issues. Just speak from the heart. Tell us what you feel most comfortable with sharing at this time.
I'm surprised to see so many men here.
Well, we men want a happy, healthy relationship just like the next female. We just have a hard time expressing our needs or being in touch with our feelings as do our female counterparts, but both sexes struggle with that at times. Everybody's different. But that's not a bad thing.
That is very well put. I am here for help, and I admit this is not the most natural experience for me. But I will speak frankly in hopes that yourself or another group member may have some insights to share with me.
Well, you want to speak to the group now? Go on.
For the first time, I am in love, I think. At first sight. At first touch of the hand, first gaze into those eyes. The trouble is this man, he's, well, how do I say it? He's incompatible with my work.
Well, you may have some crossroads, but then sometimes crossroads meet at the same place. Then again, sometimes they don't. We can't have it all, Cecily. Accepting that fact is a part of life. And it's not to say that it's a cliche to say that balance isn't important. But on that note, why don't we take a break?
Hello. It's so nice to see there are so many men out there looking to improve their relationships.
Cecily, you seem like an awfully sweet girl. And yes, I'm always trying to improve my relationships. I'm contacted by a wide range of people, and that can cover a different amount of things. I kind of consider myself a garbage man mixed with an accountant. People think they can get away with anything these days, and that's when they call me to fix them. I think I've done a lot of good work through my life. I really think it's a calling, even though a strange one.
I hear you.
Well, if you ever need anything fixed, here's my card.
It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Cecily, this is great. Thanks for inviting me. I've been looking for a workout partner. You know, someone to keep me motivated.
Yes, I am very much into fitness and yoga. We should attend a class together sometime.
Yeah. So, I know you mentioned about that new art series you're working on. So, what media are you working in?
Well, it's oil paint as well as a biologically based medium. I'd rather not reveal too many details at this point. I hope to have my audience get it at the opening.
I see. Well, I'd like to be there. So what else is new?
My art as well as my life's purpose have always been enough. Consumed me. Now something else. Someone else is taking up space in my mind. My heart, really. So I've been attending meetings where people get together and discuss relationships.
Wow, that's great, Cecily. That you're handling your emotions in such a healthy way. You're a strong woman. You motivate me to do better in the art world. I look up to you. And I know I haven't said it before, but I've needed a friend like you for a long time. Glad we're hanging out together.
I don't know what to say, Nola. I believe the correct response is thank you.
And a sense of humor. You are definitely my girl. So tell me more about, what's his name?
Lucas.
Hey, Cecily. It's a beautiful day out, isn't it?
Yes, well, my associate and I, my friend, and I, we're just out getting some exercise.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nola. Okay, well, I'm off, so, don't forget to give me those details about yoga. Okay, see ya.
So, since I happen to run into you, it's a perfect opportunity for me to make sure you won't stand me up on Friday night.
Yes.
Yes, you will stand me up?
No. I would never do such a thing.
I never thought you would.
I have a meeting to attend Friday, but it will finish before our date.
What's their meeting about? Anything I can help you with?
It is a group where I can discuss my feelings pertaining to relationships. An area of my life in which I have often lacked understanding. It seems I am gaining a deeper perspective, thanks to the counselor there, Dr. Wagner.
I see. That's interesting. Well, I'll let you get back to your workout. I'm looking forward to Friday.
As am I.
Do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get me faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others saying that I'm blessed. But I keep my head down, cause I crave progress. You ain't never gonna stop me, cause it's my conquest. And I'm never gonna rest, yeah. And y'all don't know that I'm a soldier. I always felt like I'm alone, yeah. When everybody thinks they know, yeah. And y'all don't even know I own, yeah.
I find it strange you are wearing sunglasses indoors. Could you remove them, perhaps?
My eyes are sensitive to the gallery lighting. Oliver is relentless, Cecily. He calls late at night, drunk, requiring me to be his entertainment for the evening. Then, the next day, I'm required to go be responsible for all of his personal needs.
Oliver did this to you?
only it was that simple. No, I have a husband, one of which is unemployed, depends solely on my income. So I confided in him regarding Oliver's behavior, and this was his response. He finds me cheap and disgusting and tainted by Oliver's hands.
Why don't you relax with me?
Really, Cecily?
Drink a bottle of wine.
It's a dreary situation.
It'll be a chance for you to escape with me.
So, I hear you have your own show in the works.
It's true. I tried to keep it quiet, but you know how word gets around in our line of work.
I'm very excited to see what the mind of Cecily will create for my visual enjoyment.
I like to think I'm pushing boundaries, creating something only I am capable of due to my unique purpose in life.
Well, there was this period of time when I was with the local jam band, the Funky Sneakers. Yeah. My family growing up was very musical, so I learned how to play the piano and the saxophone.
I never knew that about you. You seem artsy yet so typical.
Allow me.
You've been so good to me. At a time that I needed it, obviously. You know, I feel like everyone in my life was trying to control me. Oliver, my husband. It's like they wanted control and to be right than to be happy.
You don't need them anymore, Noah. Not your husband, not Oliver. Whatever fulfillment they gave you was only fleeting. Now I am here to give you something eternal and permanent. True freedom.
Well, I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about, but it sounds wonderful. And I hope we can continue all of this.
I changed my mind.
So, darling, when are your pieces finally going to be ready for showing? I've already picked out my ensemble. I hope it's still in style for the opening.
Buddy, you know you can't force great art. Besides, my art is a visual representation of my life's purpose. And lately, I have been questioning everything immensely.
It's that hot man thing invading your brain again.
You could say that. Quite frankly, I'm tired of speaking of it.
Darling, have you gotten it on with Lucas yet? I feel it's a must. And sweetheart, you've got to chill on all this spiritual mission stuff. Sometimes you just need to go and have a nice, long, hard one.
Hello, I'm Sarah Ann. I have a very important message for you today. So as you can see, this is a message that can increase the meaning of your life and your relationship with God.
Excuse me, but I was just baking some cookies. Would you like some tea?
Please.
My beliefs are aligned with the highest purpose given to us by God. To serve our fellow man.
So, the Word of God provides direction in your life.
Very much so. God has given me a main purpose. To serve as Savior to my brothers and sisters. And there are many offshoots to this.
What of the Lord Christ himself as mediator? I don't mean to be rude. That is blasphemy. John 14:6. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Christ is the only way. And you certainly are not him.
Oh, Sarah. I am not committing blasphemy. What of the stories of Moses, Job, those who received direct guidance from God?
They were specific cases made to serve a purpose. How can you compare yourself to their level?
Come. I have something to show you. Can you feel it, Sarah Ann? Can you feel the soul of God in this room? This is where communion takes place. And I must trust the power of God I feel moving through me. Come and kneel at the altar. You see, I serve the same purpose as Christ himself. I can feel your pain from your time with the church. Some have not been so kind. They hurt you and told you it was meant to be from God. False prophets. I can take you to heaven if you are willing to travel through hell to get there. I'm sorry. I know we have discussed things here today that are difficult for you to understand, but you'll get it. Why, hello, Lucas. How did you get my address? Well, I'm happy to see you.
Well, I just wanted to invite you to a show this Saturday night. One of my favorite local bands is playing, and I thought it would make for a nice date night.
Why, yes, I would love to accompany you.
Do you have pets?
Yes. Yes, I do, Lucas. She's an ocelot, domestic cat with wild roots. She just gets a bit frisky at times.
Okay, Cecily, I'll see you Saturday then.
You know, what the fuck?
Great place you have here.
Would you like a tour of the gallery?
Sure, I'd like that.
The pieces here come from all over the globe. It takes a lot of research, travel, and negotiations to acquire pieces such as these.
Interesting. That says a lot about you.
Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. Merton said that.
Set peace of mind as your goal and organize your life around it. Tracy said that. Thanks for the tour, Cecily. Your work, your passion, this place. It says a lot about you. The main reason why I stopped by was to make sure you feel you're ready for your big show.
I hope hope you will attend the showing.
Well, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wonderful. I'll see you then.
This is great. I knew it was a good idea for us to get to know each other better.
Yes. Worth the time and effort, it seems.
So, I'm interested in knowing more about your art, Cecily.
Well, I don't like to speak much of my creative endeavors. I'd rather let my art speak for me. But if you would like to speak of your work, I am more than happy to listen. In fact, I am quite intrigued by what I have heard thus far.
My work is an extension of what I'm feeling in my soul. It's the only way I can express myself, really. Sometimes I feel so vulnerable, Cecily. This is hard for me to admit, but I trust you. I don't know why, but for some reason, I do.
I've been through some very challenging experiences through my upbringing as well as my romantic relationships. Growing up, neither of my parents were in the picture. The only family I had was my grandmother, and she could not care for a young child on a daily basis. So she found a family from her local church, the Briggs, to take me in. They were very poor and lived in a dilapidated house on the wrong side of town. Part of our Christmas tradition included a knock on the door from the local prostitute to turn over a portion of her holiday bonus money to Mr. Briggs. She would sit at our dinner table, right between Mr. Briggs and his wife. Needless to say, I never learned what a healthy relationship entails. Well, let me just get to the point here. No. And I need some. Be honest. Too creepy? It's hot, right? It's hot. What the fuck? I made you breakfast. You fell asleep on the couch. I'm going to my group therapy session before my showing this evening.
You're still attending those meetings?
Yes, why would I stop? It's helpful for me.
Well, I just thought we were helping each other out now.
These meetings, Dr. Wagner helps me understand our relationship.
Oh, whatever, Cecily. I just think it might be a little bit unnecessary. It could be confusing you now. Overanalyzing your relationship is one of the worst things you can do here. You do have feelings for me, right? That's all you need to know. So how's the art show coming along?
Where's Dr. Wagner?
Can you believe this, Cecily? Just when I thought I had someone reliable in my life.
So you mean to tell me Dr. Wagner never arrived tonight? Buddy, it's Cecily. I came to counseling before my show tonight and my instructor is absent. It is very strange of him to cancel without notification. Anyway, I was hoping we could talk before my show tonight. I'm feeling a bit anxious about such a prominent reveal, and my feelings for Lucas are part of the issue. Please call me back so we can discuss things before I go on tonight. I hope you will attend the opening as planned, buddy. Goodbye. Cecily, I've had an emergency come up with my dear mother. I will be with you in spirit tonight. I hope your show will be wonderful. See you soon, buddy.
of this. I really think you got some brains working tonight.
Yes, but I want them to get it, Lucas. Art is such an individually interpreted experience. Yet with this showing, it is a very personal expression of who I am. I want them to see me, Lucas, and in turn see themselves reflected.
Well, I think I get this, and I finally get you, too. So what do you say we go back to my place for some dinner, some wine, and some conversation?
Yes, I would like that.
So, I think things are working out perfectly.
Yes, things have turned out quite well. With you, with my show. I must admit, things felt a bit incomplete without Buddy's presence. He never arrived at my show, and I still have not heard back from him. And then that note, stating he went to visit his mother.
Here, let me get you more wine.
And Dr. Wagner missed a very important meeting. Everyone seems to have vanished on me when I needed them the most. Everyone except you. I'm going to get a coffee. Would you like some?
Maybe I'm all you need now. Nothing more to fear, or a tear to shed ever again. Come. Dance with me, my love.
I have dreams, I'm a fish in a stream. Dreams where I'm shooting up speed. I don't know if I'm happy or sad to wake up from those dreams where I see your face. Nobody's seen you in a while. I'm sad. Boy, you can still see me smile. Smile. I have dreams where I was busted by the car.